relatives, Elda's coming around out there somewhere. Oh, she's behind me. There are programs that are available for the. Send one of you young ones over to see their auntie Elda over here. Grab some flyers or programs. Ladies and gentlemen, the junior high students will be making their entrance, led by the Red Leaf Drum Group. Please remain standing while we render invocation. Takashila, Takashila. Apetu washte, apetu wakawagen. Owaiwakile trecha oyatiklinam. Apetu wana choka leche wonspe koapiko. Uopi wangale sutapiko leche apetu kawitapiko. Takashila. Nietke apetu le otro kayache unichichapikilna. Uopila onkeap onchipi takashila. Leche trakoja kilina. Wonspe koapiko wana lehen glushtapi. Hake iapik te yukatakashla. Ne et katakashla. Daku washteke na wichozani woke na hawawaka klena. Lena et champetiki ne et ke hoyunichichap. Na titaki kitakashla lecha. Lecha hina jib yukatakashla hina hincha. Le apetiki. Woyushkune wa traka hecha. Champetiki letakashla. Ion kiapina lena washte hapikta. Apetu cheoni chichapalo. Wahuyan kapo uzanipu chipcha apetikale. Takoja kilena wicha yon hapikte takashla. Lena echa. Oyate epikte tokate kili hapikte. Wopila unkeapim. Aho. Oh. Wapa on. Aho, you may be seated. Welcome one, welcome all to the 2021 8th grade transition. My name is Dwayne Hollowhornbear, for those of you who don't know me. And at this time, it's going to bring me great pleasure to announce our lineup of speakers for you. First up, we're going to bring the chair board, Dave Brushbaker.
Good afternoon. How? Tente washte na pe tiji upload. I shake each one in your hand with a good heart. First of all, let me start by saying, please silence your cell phones. No, I was teasing. I also want to thank Merle for inviting me here today. He said if I show up, he'll give me 3 free breakfast burritos. So tomorrow morning. I also want to thank the 8th grade class for letting me share this special occasion with you all today. On behalf of the St. Francis Indian School Board of Education, we'd like to welcome parents, grandparents, relatives, and guests to today's 8th grade achievement ceremony. 8th graders, I want to say congratulations. I'd like to, like I said the other day to our seniors, with this pandemic called COVID-19, you're all kept home and learning in front of a laptop. I want to say thank you, and we're all very proud of you for sticking to the plan that got you here today. To walk across the stage and to be called freshmen. As you all enter the halls of high school, remember to be yourself. Don't change just to fit in. You will make choices. Remember, with your decisions, there will be consequences. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, but also learn from those mistakes. Try new things, get involved, and make positive memories and long-lasting friendships with your classmates. Don't forget to say thank you to your family, your tioshpoe, and also your teachers for all the support that got you here today. Again, on behalf of the school board administration, let's just say congratulations. We're all very, very proud of each and every one of you. Have a safe, happy summer. Look out for one another and respect each other. How wopila. Midakia, oyase.
At this time, from St. Francis, an alumni, went on, probably was an 8th grader here just like you all, finished high school, went on, and came home. Your superintendent of St. Francis Indian School, Danny Wakanico.
Thank you, Duane, for that introduction. First of all, I'd like to wish everybody a good afternoon. I would like to extend a big welcome to the parents, guardians, the 8th grade graduates, friends, and families. Today is a wonderful day to celebrate our 8th grade graduation and our graduates. This day is all about them and their achievement. We understand that through the pandemic, it was a tough situation to have to be online every day and meet your requirements. This was all new to all of us. This experience was the first for all of us, and we had to all rethink how and what education looked like and how to present that to you guys. From the student perspective, although your parents and guardians were there getting you up every day and monitoring the best that they could, it was up to you to dig deep, to follow through, and overcome that urge to go back to bed. I know I have to sometimes, so I appreciate your efforts. It was you that conditioned yourself to get your work done, even on those days that you didn't feel like it. This pandemic is nothing like we've ever seen. Being home during this time allowed you to see how you can be resilient and count on yourself because you did not have the face-to-face support from the school or the network from your friends, meaning seeing your teachers every day and friends daily just to vent or to say hello or to get that pat on the back that we all need. So what I'm getting at is that you made some choices, and they were good choices that got you here today. An 8th grade diploma is just one of the many milestones you are going to get to. So congratulate yourselves. You did it. Does this mean stopping? By no means are you done. We now have a new mountain in front of us to climb, which is high school, and to get to that graduations. So let that be your goal from today on, that we will see you here again at 12th grade. Speaking of high school, don't look at it as, oh my God, I have 4 more years. Think positive and say, I will be a freshman, and what do I want to accomplish while there? Do I want to join sports? Do I want to be a part of the new esports? Be a cheerleader? Join a club? Be on a sports team? Or what will give me the relationships I'm going to need to get to that graduation? The key to a good high school experience is relationship building. Not just boyfriends and girlfriends, guys. Although that is a rite of passage, you will have but I'm talking about the relationships you need to get to your goal, which is with your teachers, with coaches, with the counselors, or even a hall monitor or a cook. Find that one friend, find that one person that you can visit every day to discuss your hopes and dreams and create that path that's going to get you to your goal. Start thinking about what that goal is. Is it college? Is it a job? Is it technical school? Or is it the armed services? Start thinking about that now, but enjoy your summer. Remember, this is another choice as a young man and woman about to embark on a beautiful journey. It will be one of the best times of your lives. But let it not be the only experience that you give yourself. Take the risks, go out of your comfort zones, and join in wherever you can. I want to wish you all a great summer. Take part in all of our summer activities, and God bless you all. Congratulations.
And now for the one that made sure your grades were recorded, that your grades got in, hounded you for homework, hounded the teachers to see if you were doing your homework, you were online for this day here that got you here. Your principal, Gina Curran.
I feel like it's really tall. Good afternoon, students and families. Thank you for coming to celebrate our children's accomplishments. This past year has been a tough one for our community, but you have shown grace and fortitude and continue to work on your classwork. This is just the stepping stone to high school. Now is the time to start making plans for your high school career. It's time to start picking out a career field, taking classes that support that field, and doing the steps to get to technical college or university. There are a lot of scholarships available for almost every field, so now is the time to focus and your planning efforts on school attendance record. Try to have good attendance in high school. You shouldn't miss more than 10 days. School offices held. Participate in student council. You can be class president or even a student council member. School activities, join clubs and sports. Honors and awards, keep your grades up, and Warrior and the Lady Warrior of the Year. Community service and involvement, remember JTPA summer jobs, that counts. Sign up to work this summer. Test scores, ACT, SAT scores, all of those things scholarships look for. So if you start when you enter high school, it's going to help you to be ready for graduation. I once got the chance to meet and talk to Anne Maria de Mars. She's the mother of Ronda Rousey, the American professional wrestler and retired mixed martial artist. She told me that her other daughter got a scholarship to attend a private high school in New York. And at that high school, her daughter took the ACT, SAT 25 times just to get a good score for college. And so the lesson she wanted to share is it's going to take effort and preparation from the students. It's not just going to be a one-time deal. But we're here to support you every step of the way. Thank you to the K-8 teachers and your families who have helped you to get here today. You've already come so far, and we are so proud of you and all that you have accomplished. So congratulations.
I knew I should have came to rehearsal when they were having it. I jumped over something here. So we're going to backpedal here for a couple of steps. And the graduating class chair, this last Friday, those of you that weren't able to be here to receive your eagle feather or your plume, we're going to ask your sponsors to come down and to stand beside you. And we will do that little ceremony now. I think you all know who you are. If you would stand up, and the sponsors, would you come forth? Red Leaf, Olonji with Yuyapo. My not coming to rehearsal, when I seen it said feather tiring ceremony, I jumped over because I thought we had it all done this past Friday. Didn't realize there were a few of you that weren't able to make it on that day. But nevertheless, we're going to finish it today. Last Friday, when we did the feathering honoring ceremony, I shared a few words about the eagle feather to the students and to the parents, the grandparents, the relatives. Students, with this eagle feather that is being gifted to you, that is being put in your hair, someday either in high school or someday out of high school and beyond, someday, somewhere, someone's going to perhaps come up to you and say, "Who are you?" Short two. I've got two at the office. Plumes are feathers. Feathers. I shared with them the story of that I learned it from a Dene elder when he said, someday out there, someone will ask you, who are you? What are you? And why do you have this feather in your hair? You graduates are all Lakota people in our philosophy, our way of life. You can look down upon your grandmother Earth and explain this Earth, this grandmother Earth that we stand upon, that we live upon. She gives me everything I need to live, never asking for anything in return. Gives me the food, the home, the clothing, everything I need. Grandmother Earth gives this to me. And you see this sun up here, this sun that's above us today, radiating down its energy into your bodies so that you will grow. And you feel this breeze, this wind. You ask, why the wind? Why is the wind so strong? The wind is here to give you the breath of life. And the eagle feather that you wear in your hair, it represents the one who takes your prayers and your dreams and your ambitions to the highest. So when they ask you who you are, you could say to them, I am all of these. I am my Mother Earth, I am the wind, I am the sun, and I am this eagle feather. And I exist with all of this. This is our concept as Lakota when we use the phrase Mitakuye Oyasi. Okay, red leaf. Oloa. Kashla apetumal. Takoja kelena wiakawa. Ayaka vichash tabi kashla. Wiakana wachi kelena waka. Oheche. Wambli want hawokake. Wokake heta ukichupi. Oyaka. Wambli oyate. Nasitomnia. Dakawaka. Wopila ukeapi. Apetakale leche. Takoja kelena. Wiakana wachi kelena. Tokata kia imani viktecha. Apetakale takashla. Leche. Lena yuha hoi apna wiaka kelena. Waka ukeapi. Lena chawoche kunkakapiki. Lena unchanuya kichikopiktecha. Apetakale nietka. Unshia cheunichi chapalo. Tukashla. Wambli oyate. Wopila ukeapalo. The words to the song say, accept, take this feather. This feather is strong. This feather is your life. Accept this feather. This feather is sacred. Words are sung for the young men and the eagle feathers. And for the Lakota women. Aho, Opila red leaf. Okay, you may be seated now. At this time, we're going to bring up a couple of people who spent countless hours working with these youth, getting them ready for today. At this time, we'd like to invite Lima Leader Charge to come up and share a few words with her graduates.
So it's been a long time since I've been in 8th grade. All I can remember is that there was a band playing. I think it was the High Plains Band, and they were singing "Heard in a Love Song." So I don't know. I'm kind of getting old, so I don't know if that really was in a memory or if I just like made it up. Embetu washte kisto. Lima Leader Charge, Imichapi Kisto. I apologize to my elders for not speaking my language as I should, but I am still learning. I am so honored and pleased to see all of you here this afternoon as we celebrate the 8th grade in their achievement ceremony. Welcome everybody, parents, relatives, guest staff, administration, our school board, thank you for coming. I want to thank especially the 8th graders for making it through this year. This is your day. We made it. We have completed one of the most challenging school years of our time, going to school during a pandemic. You had to get up every day and attend school virtually. And as a teacher, never in a million years did I ever think that I would be teaching school in a bun and my PJs. But it happened. You went through a time without seeing all of your friends and your teacher, and we had no sports. It must have been very challenging for you and your families. Eduenity was very challenging. Attending Google Meet classes was very challenging. I know you must have felt alone and frustrated without the guidance of your teachers and the staff. But you know what? 8th graders, you survived. You are ready to go on to the next level, becoming a freshman in the fall. I commend you and your parents and relatives and guardians for trying your best in working through this school year. I humbly stand before you to hopefully bring some words of encouragement, wisdom, and hope. As you move on to the next level of high school, you'll be facing greater responsibilities and challenges. You know what? It may not be easy. We may fail, we may fall, but you are going to get up on your own or with the help of those around you, and you are going to go on. It is okay to make mistakes. I don't get it the first time, the second time, third time. So don't put so much pressure on yourself to be good, to be the best right away. Take your grades seriously. It's very hard as a senior to look back and say, oh man, I got a C in PE. So you cannot change your transcripts as a senior. So please work on those grades. From the first time that I ever knew what a graduation was, I was an 8th grader. I know it's hard to believe that I was in the 8th grade, but what's even harder to believe that Merle was in the 8th grade too. I attended my first high school graduation. I didn't know quite what it was about. I saw these beautiful graduates darned in their scarlet and gold gowns, their long black hair flowing. Back then, the boys had long flowing hair too. They walked almost floating into the gym, so majestic, so mighty. I watched the people in the gym stand in unison and explode in applause. What was even greater was hearing the valedictorians speak, and then when it was time for them to receive their diplomas, the whole gym again exploded in whoops and applause. I told myself that I was going to be there in 4 years. I'm going to do my best to be there. That is my challenge to you, 8th graders. Are you going to walk that stage in 4 years? It is up to you. Set those goals. Work those goals every day. Even when there are those days that seem hopeless and you feel helpless. There are going to be days that you feel like quitting. And there will be days where you will see the light at the end of the tunnel. And you know that's when you know it's possible. It's going to be possible. But remember, you are not alone. As you look around you and you see your family and those who love you and your teachers, we all support you. You are number one always in our hearts. It is so great to stand here on this field in this complex named after my father, the late Frank LaPointe Sr. Can't see it, but it's behind the teepee. He made his journey back in 1992. You probably don't know much about him. He was a visionary. He had a vision for our school. He wanted us to be able to learn about our culture and speak our Lakota language. I know that he is here, and he is proud of you for making it this far. But I know my father used to tell us kids, if you learn the 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic, you can accomplish anything you want in your life. And I know that arithmetic and writing don't start with R's, but that's just a saying that we had back in the old days. In other words, he wants you to get your education, and you can do anything in this world you put your mind to. But in today's world, we need a little more. We need to know about technology. And I know parents and guardians, you had a time, trying to learn about that, and I commend you for that. But we also need what we call a growth mindset, where we tell ourselves that we can do it. We can learn from our failures, and we can be hopeful and optimistic. The teachers and the adults in our lives, in your lives, will help you to develop these skills. We have so many obstacles that we have overcome during this pandemic, but you survived. And the one thing that I'm going to really miss, kids, is that we missed out a whole year of being with you. We missed out on all the memories we could have formed, seeing you in a classroom, seeing you do well, seeing you on the basketball court, the football field. We missed all of that. So we as teachers and the staff were so sad that we missed out. In closing, my father-in-law, the great Fred Leader-Charge, once said, "You have an opportunity to learn something new each day, but you must pay attention." Yes, you must pay attention, and you will be surprised of what you may find out and know at the end of the day. Lastly, 8th graders, please look around you. Look at your classmates. Check in with them from time to time. Make sure that they're okay. We need to take care of each other. We want to see us all together again in the fall as freshmen and continue our journey on to becoming graduates of St. Francis Indian School in 4 years. Remember, once a warrior, always a warrior. Thank you. Good luck, 8th graders. Be safe, read, exercise, and thank you, Merle, for setting this all up. You're a great guy.
And now the speaker you've been waiting for begins. Merle Anderson.
Good luck. Have a good year. So see you guys later. I just want to thank you, parents, staff, administration, you students. I want to thank you guys. Last year we were all together. This year was, online, but I really miss being in the class. It was a lot different. And I know a lot of us struggled through the year. So,
You come to your high school, those are the 4 years that you're only going to have through your whole life of having fun, playing sports, joining clubs. Be a part of everything. I always tell my kids that the only way that you'll be able to be successful in high school, get involved. Get involved, Even if you're on the chess club, hey, you still go to state. But, there's a lot of things that a lot of you young kids, young ladies, young men, all you have a different life in each and one of you guys. Fulfill it. And parents, I want to thank all of you guys for taking my phone calls, not answering my phone calls. Thank you for bearing with us this whole year. There's times that I probably called a parent like 20 times, but I did it because I love your kids. I did it because I wanted them to be successful. I did it because, if there's nobody else that's out there that will do it for them, you got to be that person. I know I was talking to my daughter the other, she came back from Kansas, and I was like, babe, man, you're going to have to help me write a speech. I don't know. And she goes, you got this. But, you guys put your kids through 9 years of school, but the 4 years that they're next, your kids listen to your mom, listen to your dad, because they were once sitting in this chair also. And I want a lot of you to be successful. Don't back down. Challenge yourself. Remember, I'm just right down the hallway. If you want to talk, I'm not going anywhere. And, I love all of you guys. Keep striving. That's all we can do. Aho matakyase.
When I came to work here at St. Francis 5 years ago, I heard that Merle was from the Dene Nation, so I wanted to have a little talk with him because I said, I got a real cool Dene name. So I found him and I told him, I said, my wife calls me this all the time, and I thought it sounded just like Star Wars name or something like that. So he said, what is it? I said, she keeps calling me Jai all the time. So I said, well, that sounds real cool. I said, what does it mean? It wasn't so cool after that, after he told me what it meant. The one who never listens. So anyway, I got one for her too, but she's accepted that one. Anyway, that's just a little. One day you're going to grow up to and you're going to meet someone. Someone's going to give you a name. You're going to give someone a name. Be careful of those names out there. Culturally. All right. So at this time, we're going to move on, and Merle's got a flower ceremony, a rose ceremony that he wants to address with the graduates here today.
All right, graduates, you guys can come up, grab a rose. You can give it to your mom and dad, your grandma. It's up to you, your decision. So you can come on up, give them a rose, give them a hug, tell them thank you. Thank you for bringing you this far. And then come back to your seat and we'll finish up the ceremony. So once you get your rose, go ahead and go. Who are you going to give your rose to? Go ahead. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
we'll sing it.
They're just like,
Come on, Gina.
The rose song.
Gina. I know it was.
oh, was it really?
Yeah.
The thing? Oh, I thought he was just kidding. I
No.
didn't know. Those two are the ones gone? I have to remember that when we get to that part. I put those awards underneath that one.
Yeah.
To try to blow away.
Okay.
He was at, which one was
Oh yeah, there's two of them. They're not here. Okay. What do we got next?
it? Then next is going to be
The honors.
the honors. You gonna announce that?
Yeah. Okay, next thing we can give out is our highest honors and high honors. There's two individuals that worked through the whole pandemic situation and stayed on top all the way through, and came out with a high GPA. So our high honors for 2020-21, Haley Henry. on you. It'll be too hot.
Good job. Great student. I'll see you. Congratulations, high school.
And our highest honors for 2020-21, Raiden Whitehat. So both of them got a certificate and a gift certificate to Peppermill. And also a blanket. Alda. Do that.
Okay, now we come to the high point of our gathering here today. As we get ready up here, I think we're all coming by birth dates, going by January, and no, I'm just kidding. Alphabetical order. Which way do you come it up? Come up on the north side here, and you can come down on this side here, okay? First one, Darren Arkhorn. Chante Badhan. Mason Gigi Billy. Tiffany Black Bear. Didn't make it. Stephen Bordo. Lacey Broken Leg. Katie Campbell. Whisper Denoyer. Jonathan Gunhammer. Elizabeth Hart. Man, I wanted a name like this one instead of Jai. There is a beautiful name. Phoenix Hawkes. I'll trade her name any day. Haley Henry, a student with the high honors. Sharose High Elk. Jocelyn Jones. Peter Knife. Jr. Jordan Larvey. Sheldon Larvey, Jr. Elizabeth Leroy. Wamini Omini Little Thunder. Layla Marshall. Ryan McCloskey. Mystic Oliver. Tristan Quickbear. Mona Ree. Is this spelled wrong? I think her name should start with an A. Olivia Ronigal. It's a no? I thought it started with an A. I could be wrong. Ariana Running Horse. Tate Ota Nupa Siemens. Dustin Sharpfish Jr. William Sharpfish. Ashton Spotted War Bonnet. Alvin Stone Jr. Rakota Swallow. Trinity Swifthawk Jr. Ty Valandra. Devin Whitehat. Raven Whitehat. Jess Wilson. Joseph Wright. That's it. And that, relatives, is the 2021 8th grade graduating class.
Couple gifts to give out. Then we'll do the closing prayer. Okay. We just want to finish up and thank you, parents, again for coming. I want to just thank some people that came and helped decorate. My daughter, Mati, Chante, Dave, all the security that came and brought all the stuff out, the chairs. I want to thank you guys. This wouldn't have happened without you guys. Administration, thank you. Board, thank you for coming. We just got a couple gifts for our guests. Dave Brushbecker. No burritos, you got a blanket.
Make yourself a burrito.
Nicole Marshall. Tui Donna.
Thank you.
Danny Walknigo.
Thank you very much.
Gina Curran, our principal. And Lexi Dwayne Wopala. So I want to thank all you parents. You know, all year was a struggle, but you know your kids finished it, and I'm very proud of them. There's some gifts underneath your chair. We purchased a bag inside the laptop. And you also got a sweater behind your chair with your first initial, your last name. You know, and don't be afraid to wear it. And some of you got star quotes from your family, so don't forget those. And if you guys want pictures, you guys can use the teepee. So before you take off, we like to close with the prayer and also have a honor song for the graduates.
Otrikashila apetu ashte wakankele. Wotakile no wopila. Wopila unke apitakashla. Takoza ki lena echa trokata ki iman biki. Lena oyate epiktecha takashla. Apetake lecha wakanja. Vichang glohani picha takashla hena washakape. Zanipi, Yushki Oya Picticha, Wopila Ukapalo, Tukashla. Aho, Olo Waji Redleaf. Honoring song. You guys want to all line up in the front row so their relatives are just standing by to come by and shake hands. Form a single line in the front row, right there in front of the chairs. Long line. Keep going. Right there where Auntie Alda's at. No. There are some cakes by the bleachers up here. Whoever brought the cakes to honor their students, you may start to cut the cake and distribute it, or however you had planned. Test, what to, hello? No. The honor cakes are being cut and set out. Don't forget to come by the table there and grab yourself a piece of cake. Celebrate this day for these young graduates. Marion, Marion, Marion. Ahoo! And on the flip side of that one, there's another honoring songs that it's titled Wachante Oganakawi. Wachante Oganakawi. Family has requested a song for Ariana Running Horse. Wachante Oganakawi. Hey! Wachanja wanakawi! Hey! Hey!